Good morning everyone, it's Campfire Trish and I'm going to be doing a review video on the Casa double pie iron grilling system. Just so you know, this can be used, it's compatible with ceramic, electric, gas, induction, and fire. So there's a lot of different mediums you can use. So that's a win in my book to start off with. But it does say that it comes pre-seasoned and it has a removable 2-part handle, so that makes it a little bit easier to use on those other cook surfaces if you're not cooking over fire. Let's see here. I'm gonna open up the box. It comes with, here is one of the pie irons. It's actually really nice, heavy duty. I'm gonna pass this off to Sam, who's behind the camera right now. It's got the it's got the handles, so that is also really nice. Oops. Woo. All right, got pieces falling, but I'll let Sam put this thing together. That way if it falls apart, it's not my fault. He knows me too well. It does come with some handling instructions, so I'll take a look at those in just a minute.
She doesn't understand that somehow, some way, it'll still be her fault.
Probably. And here's that other cast iron. Now I've utilized a 2-part cast iron in the past, and if memory serves, it broke. Yeah, we had one.
Yeah, it was the Bass Pro Shops model.
Right.
The handle came out of the actual wooden handle part broke like the first use.
Yeah. So yeah, not a great one.
And something I can fix.
It could have been, right, it could have, as you can see that the fire has found me as usual. But yeah, so it talks about how to prepare your cast iron. This says it's ready to go. It's already been pre-seasoned. And then it talks about how to cook and how to clean it. And it talks about how to season it too. So that's really nice. Some of these don't come with all those instructions, and you have to kind of look it up on your own. So it's nice that they have all those instructions. So let's put this together. Today I'm going to be making breakfast in the pie iron, and I'm going to show you a different use. Most of the time when you guys have seen me use pie irons before, where I'm actually closing it and making a sandwich or a panini or whatever else with it. Here's part one. This time I'm actually going to show you how versatile these can be. Oops, this almost came out just like that. And I'm not going to close it. I'm going to cook on just the surface itself, just like a cast iron pan. So that way, this is just showing that if you're going to go camping, you don't need a ton of equipment when you first start out. You can just get a couple of different, I guess we don't have the extension in. We got a shorty.
Well, I'm going to make them both short, which you'll see why in a minute.
But so you can have just a couple of pieces of equipment to get started, especially if you're going by yourself or you're going with just one other person. Using something like this instead of bringing a big, huge cast iron grill or pan or other camping gear, it can be really, this can be really useful. So you can make a sandwich with it, or you can use it just to grill in, depending on the size of the amount of food you want to grill on. So let's see how that works. And yeah, let's get to it. All right, so we're actually utilizing our charcoal chimney because we just need something small and quick, and that way we're not building a big fire that we have to put out.
We're also doing an open phase, so this will help keep it. If we did it in the pit, it would be angled and everything would run out.
Right.
And you see now why I put the short handle on it is because now there's not that much leverage to make it do, so now it'll just sit there. If I had the long handle, it would just tip over like that.
Right. So granted, you can't see that because I'm zoomed in, but yeah. So I'm just gonna let the pie iron heat up, and then we're gonna spray it with some Pam and let it heat up a little bit again, just as another additional, a little bit of a pre-season.
It says it's pre-seasoned, but we're gonna season it anyway, so we don't trust anybody.
Yeah. And then plus I don't want my food to stick, and then we'll go on from there. Okay. All right, so we've already sprayed it off with a little bit of Pam. Sam did it. Woo! I just did it again on camera.
Just like last night.
Woo. But so there is that being pre-seasoned, and we're gonna let it heat up a little bit more. I can already see it seaming some, so I think it's gonna be ready in just a few moments. And then we're gonna, I think, so I'm cooking corned beef hash and eggs. So the cool thing with this is you actually can cook 2 things at once on this. So if I wanted to, I can do like corned beef hash or sausage on one side and eggs on the other side. But today, I'm just gonna do corned beef hash on one and eggs on one, I think. I might change my mind, but I think that's where I'm gonna go. All right. So the first thing up is that corned beef hash. You can see that we've already added it. I'm telling you, it is hot. Like me adding it, the grease is popping up.
Yeah, she needs the longer spoon.
Yeah, it was a little warm. And that's gonna cook really, really fast. So I know Sam's gonna bring back that spatula and give it a stir so we don't burn the bottom. I'm gonna let him, he can tolerate the heat better than me.
Of course, I just take it off.
That's true. Ooh, I
Now
can already smell it burning.
here's the problem with this one. For this.
Well,
So this
why
has
don't you
little,
put it over the top so they can see.
so this has little ridges in it. So stirring it up is a little problematic because it doesn't really.
And the eggs are gonna have trouble too, knowing this.
Yeah. So.
I thought it was smooth.
Yeah, I think the other one is. So this one might be.
Nope.
Nope, it's not.
So, okay, note to self. Again, I thought it was smooth when I bought it. And this would be better smooth. But this will make great grill marks if you're doing like a piece of chicken. Ooh, a piece of chicken or steak. That, I mean, it would be really pretty as a steak. Oh my gosh, how cool would that be?
Put a steak on it. Oh yeah.
In the middle and flip it. I mean, you can actually close it up
You
and
have
then
the grill
flip
marks,
it.
yeah. In my defense, I used to think I was smooth when she met me, but apparently I was mistaken too.
Oh, whatever. So this would actually be really helpful for steaks because we do have a habit of throwing them in the fire. Although that was the best
I mean,
steak
it does
we
come.
probably
I
ever had.
don't know if you can see it. See, it's coming real clean
Yeah, it
as
is.
I scrape it, so it's pretty good. But yeah,
I think taking that off the heat would not be a bad idea, though. Because it's probably hot. All right, so this time, can you move it? Oops, let me
I
just.
can't see.
Let me zoom it out a little bit. All right, so this time we actually kind of took the heat off
The pyron off the heat.
Thank you.
That way she's not burning herself
That's right.
as she does this part.
And I'm going to crack an egg. Woo!
And put the cells in
Sorry,
there.
I couldn't see this well.
I don't know if I'm on camera anymore.
Yeah, you're on. There we go. Do you think one more, or do you think we should just
One
leave
more,
it?
fine. Take it quick then.
I'm trying.
Are we breaking the yolks? I don't do that with the shell.
No,
We're gonna
it's
have shells in there.
No, there's no shells. And we'll put it right back on the fire here. So the plan was to have fried eggs, but oh wait, look!
I mean,
They're coming up.
yeah, but I'm not gonna be able to flip it because look at all the loose stuff.
So if we hadn't used the other pie iron, we could have flipped it into the other pie
That's
iron.
correct.
Ah! Okay, we're learning this as we go along, so that's okay.
But here's what I can do.
It's okay.
Maybe I can do the omelet trick thing where I move it up a little bit and then move all that loose stuff down.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh.
Oh, we lost the little eggs. Ow. It's really hot. Telling you,
Okay,
she
so
likes-
we're learning. So learn from our mistakes, y'all.
The campfire Trish is a bit of a masochist. She loves seeing the pain. Ow.
So he is the one that usually deals with fire. I think we need to turn them for sure because they're burning on the bottom. I can smell it.
Isn't it bad?
Okay, yeah, you can have those.
Okay, so here's one of the is the video.
Yeah.
So one of the issues with the fire, you gotta make sure you get it nice and tight because the handle wanted to turn in my hands. So I didn't really do it super tight because I was afraid of breaking it. But this is not the right fraction for this.
No.
Get a long spatula.
Yeah. Again, learn from our mistakes.
All right.
We never said we were professionals.
So if you've never done it before, you can use your charcoal chimney as a grill. It works really, really well for that. In a pinch. I mean, it just does. And I've done it many times, especially when somebody really needs to cook something fast. Your charcoal chimney is a good way
We've
to do
saved
that.
a couple of college-age campers this way.
Yeah, where we take our charcoal chimney over.
When they couldn't get their fire going,
or they didn't
and they
have
were
a grill, or the grill didn't, or their little grill topper didn't fit the
Right.
fire pit or whatever. Yeah.
So we've definitely done that when we've been
Right.
camping before. I can't remember what they were trying to cook, but
Hey, what are we supposed to do now? Put them together,
no,
or just dump them on the plate?
just dump it on the plate.
Well, why didn't we do that and just flip it?
I don't know. This is yours anyway. Oof.
You got it pretty clean.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and take the corned beef hash and put it on here too, and that way we can just do the combo. There's that. And it came out really clean too.
Yeah. I mean, it is corned beef hash. It's not like it's a dry thing.
True.
But it's scraping right off. I mean, it's just because it's literally hash, you know. It just doesn't
Got
just
its
fall
own
off.
grease. So I think this time what I'm going to do is actually we're going to cook both in one because I just think it's a good idea. So let me get that prepped, okay? All right, so you can see here we did a layer of the corned beef hash, and then we added the 3 eggs and broke them. And now we're actually going to put the top on and treat this more like
We're going to try
to put the top on. And we're going to treat
There was hash on the handle. I grabbed a hold of it. Ew.
And we're going to treat this like a typical pie iron meal. This might work better for this.
We'll
I
find
think
out.
this would have been really good. This would have been really good actually with like hot dogs, and if you're going to grill onions and peppers, that would have been really good as a combo.
Don't do what I did and forget to spray it.
Oh,
The other one would be
sticky.
all right because it was the hash. So
yeah, the hash is on the bottom.
But-
But this would be really good. Actually, doing open face would be good for like burgers and like grilled onions, or hot dogs and onions and peppers, like if you're doing an Italian sausage. I think that would be a really good combination for open face. I'm trying to think what else. If you're gonna do like you can do a whole passel of sausages, and even if you were to use it and just turn it, I mean, that would be awesome. Just using it as a turning device is a really good
I do
idea.
wish it was smooth.
Yeah.
But I can see the use for the ones that are lined too. It's
Yeah.
just smooth, more versatile.
I thought, like I said, I thought it was smooth.
And they're really I expect to use these with bread and things like that.
Right.
Really just straight eggs.
True.
Not
But you could
something have
do,
to turn.
you
Turn
could
okay,
you could do 2 sandwiches maybe if you squished them. So
but
that's,
I think it fit 2 sandwiches.
yeah,
in
I
there.
think so. So that way, if you have a big family, you can really turn out some pie iron mountain pies, either dessert or
I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. You think?
I flip it. Yes, yes.
All right.
So it is useful in that regard. When we have singles and it takes a long time to get, it takes a long time to get everybody's food prepared. All right. So now we're going to check it.
I'm gonna check the egg side because that's the part that's the most important. Say your prayers. Look at that.
Ooh, it looks good. I think it's
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 done.
ready.
I think so.
Woo! All right, let's get this on the plate.
Ready?
All right, so let's see how easily it comes out.
Not so much easy.
So I think the corned beef hash got a little stuck.
Yes, it
The
did.
eggs came out beautiful though.
Piece of the top piece. You remember what I said? Make sure it's nice and tight. Oops, I missed the plate a little bit.
That's okay. Kitty cats will like it.
Yeah, so make sure you remember to spray it
Yep.
before you put the stuff back in it again.
It'll be a
My
little
bad.
less sticky.
My bad. Normally after you have them seasoned for a while, if you forget one, it's not so big a deal.
Yeah.
But these are brand new, so they don't have the built-in non-stick that your seasoned pans will have.
Excellent. All right, so let's get to eating. All right, so here it is, the concoction. My plate is really, really hot. Is your eggs too salty? So I told him. Oh, really? I was like, ooh, that's a lot of salt. And he's like, what? I was like, but the corned beef hash is going to be salty, so we'll see. I can't fault him for doing the seasoning. But let's see here. Here's my concoction. Tastes good to me. It did, yeah, a little less salt, but overall, it worked well. Like I said, I think we've learned something about our pie iron, so we know what to do in the future. And we know that trying to do a fried egg, although I'm not calling this a fail, I'd like to try it again without the additional stuff.
The fried egg did fine. See?
Right, but trying to flip it. So if we had closed it and flipped it that way, it would have been really good.
Yeah, it flipped okay once I did that though.
Yeah.
Wasn't the best, but it came out okay. Yeah, it came out pretty good. It'd be great for a sandwich.
Yeah. Actually, as I put it on your plate, I was like, that would be perfect on a piece of bread. Because it was bread shaped. Great. So again, I'm going to get to eating, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure, comment below your favorite pie iron recipes. There's so many of them. I have a playlist, so make sure you check out that playlist if you want to see more pie iron videos that I've already done. Give me some new ideas, and because I always like to try new things. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. And I thank all my already subscribers. Thank you for supporting me and what I enjoy to do. I mean, it's a win-win for me. This is fun, and I get to eat yummy food. So typically, I would say 99% of the time, I would say about 99% of the time I get to eat yummy food. There's only been a few flops. But again, hope you have a great rest of your day, and until next time, bye.